That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again. Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
Jaheira would do anything to see her family safe. They're lucky to have her, and she's lucky to have them.
Jaheira's family is a credit to her. She's wise to keep them secret. Safe. I was never afforded a chance to start a family of my own. Serving nature always had to come first.
Is something burdening you?
Hey, soldier.
A natural impulse to try and shield one's loved ones from danger, especially when you feel a moral compunction to run headfirst towards it. I suspect any child of Jaheira's will share her self-destructive sense of justice. But at least her words give them pause for thought.
Yes? The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least. Practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. Any druid? But the scroll is not the ritual itself, only part of my research on its working. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead three plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able? Well answered. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness, I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this, just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine, when and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub. And death might find us at any moment. If I cannot meet it with a bit of cheerful futility, why bother being a harper at all? But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You are almost certainly going to die first. Yes? You're sure? Oh, back and forth. Speak. You're sure? Later, then.
Hero, best not disappoint her. The thought of a scolding with...
Yes? Ask it. Oh dear. He died. Alone. In pain. And far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband.
The quiet, unassuming shadow to Jaheira's strength, Khalid was another warrior who helped end the Balspawn crisis. Shortly after, he was murdered by the mad mage John Irenicus.
Nothing that wasn't already there. Fear not. But I've lived many lifetimes since Khalid died. Twine your life around the people you love. And when they are gone, you grow around their absence instead. It is just another way they shape you. Which is my sage way of saying, I am in no danger of forgetting how my husband died. But I choose to remember how he lived. I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight. Which meant the few he chose, most harpers swagger and flash their feathers to catch your attention. Khalid was quiet to a fault. And when we were married, on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands, he stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted. Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. A quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a harper's life, see all that a harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to. But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
I did not nibble at the...
Always room for more.
Such authority.
Go on. The longer you take, Mother dear, the more of your plants will be dead when you get back.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Never a dull moment.
Yes? You're sure? Later.
Best not disappoint her. The thought of a scolding from... With pleasure.
Well, what are we reading now? More Londo?
No, I'm looking for any history about this absolute.
I wouldn't bother. It's a new god.
Thanks. That's because there's nothing here to fear. This is a colossal waste of time.
Always been in it, been you. Come on.
Yes, my friend.
I just want a little look.
It's cruel to be inviting you to listen to the tale of its...
If you're looking for ghosts, you can be sure there's absolutely none of those here.
Are you looking for ghosts too? Not sure what to make of it all, to be honest.
Oh, gods, I can feel them all around me. Ghosts, like a horrible slimy breeze.
Stand back! I can't have laymen disrupting the ephemeral intricacies of the spirit field.
You think that wand from that charlatan at Devil's Fee is going to protect it?
Oh, I see you.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... Funny. I can't recall. Odd, isn't it? Oh, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day. Odd, isn't it?
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now he's without care, entranced by a tree.
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed. Halsin. Is he of the Feybergs, the candelabra makers? Perhaps it was Hagrin. Wonderful craftspeople, but truly terrible deal-makers. Oh, just tired, I suppose. It's been quite a long day. Or at least I think it has. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you? I am very pleased to meet your acquaintance. And you are?
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories. Man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvellous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she? Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name. There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case. Well, I remember I was sad. But in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me, seemed very helpful. Although, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Greeting. Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
I'm sure it's much more scared of us than we should be of it.
Something over there.
so.
That's because there's nothing here to fear.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here in the...
So Jaheira is willing to embrace mortality, the ultimate form of retirement, and that's thanks to impressing her through your actions. Quite the compliment. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Well, some spirits do communicate in a rather obtuse manner. It could be inviting you to listen to the tale of its plight.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Malevolent of the night.
What if it is malevolent? What if it's out to get us?
I wonder what the next move is.
I am well equipped to protect us in that eventuality.
You think that wand from that shard of the Devil's Fee is going to protect us? If there was anything we needed protecting from.
One must be prepared at all times. Fortunate demise awaits the hasty.
It's going to kill us.
No, I'm not sure what's done this for me.
Now, I'm sure it's
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I've seen a real ghost.
What now?
Snap someone in half. Here's like an overfilled sausage. Well, my cousin saw a real ghost snap someone in half. Well, they got that.
Well, I'm very glad they got better.
Shh! Too much chattering will scare away our quarrel.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Time to waste.
You! Enter at once. She has been awaiting you.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
The apostate. Even more wretched looking than the rumors claimed.
The House of Grief welcomes you, and stands ready to eat. Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. This is a place of healing. Anyone who partook in our methods did so willingly, and left with a smile on their face, freed from their troubles. Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think not. As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. Follow me.
All right. What now?
Sounds like gold. Fees collected, no doubt.
Have a seat. The mapping will begin shortly. Please, enter. The mapping of the heart requires utmost privacy. It will begin as soon as you are seated.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Carefully now.
Your pilfering efforts have failed. Now you've a fight on your hands.
Watch your back.
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart.
Hello.
There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your act.
Into the shadows.
Let's prowl. What can we rescue? Blessed oblivious. Thank you.
Your pilfering efforts have failed. Now you've a fight on your hands. Your attempted pickpocketing was noticed. Now your life is on the line.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty.
Artsy. Like a wraith. Let's go to pass. Quick and easy.
Your attempt at pickpocketing has yielded nothing but a fight.
All in due time. This is a... Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think not. As I said, in due time. Follow me.
Thief's been picking pockets near here. This would be a good moment to explain yourself. You've been given the benefit of the...
Have a seat. The mapping will begin shortly.
Keep low and quiet. Does this count as adventuring?
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Lyconia de Veer.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection. Clever girl. She's not taking any chances. We shouldn't either.
Better take a closer look.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones. Out of sight, out of mind. What do we have here?
cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. That's what they always told us. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on. Pretending to be someone else. I suppose that's been my whole life.
Couple turns should do it.
What a day. Simple.
Got a long road ahead. Bet I can crack that open. That'll fit in my pack. I
think I might have hurt people here. Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits. quiet in here now. But it wasn't always so. Screams rang off these walls. I swear I can almost hear them. How many people did I help break upon this thing?
This place is miserable, even for the house of a god.
This is it. Where I was raised. Trained. Hells. It's strange to be back. Fine. What's on your mind?
I feel odd. My memories feel more like dreams, or stories I've half overheard. Is something burdening?
I remember this place now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
Keep going. Mother Superior's expecting you. Mother Superior will deal with you.
chains shall be lifted. All pain.
Don't test me. Back up.
Not a step, Father.
Together, we shall watch lightness. They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah. How she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it. Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shah, all vying for the same prize. A new god, amassing the disaffected, the outcasts. Those who should turn to us. This absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shah's pure, endless darkness. I had to act. I had to strangle that foul conspiracy while it was still in the cradle. We learned all we could. The artifact was the one thing the absolutists feared. The one thing they desperately wanted to keep out of their enemy's grasp. I had to have it. Lady Shah's concerns lie elsewhere, with another. But she is a goddess. She can afford to ignore that which does not threaten her. I must keep her faith alive in mortal hearts. I must defend her ways, lead her children, stop all threats. Even if I must go against her wishes, I will prove myself her most loyal servant.
Shah doesn't care. She was always going to use you and discard you. But now I'm going to deal with you first.
You there! Surrender this one to me now, and you can consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come. As you like. Lilala! For Shah!
Another step forward.
I am Lady Shah's instrument.
Spare me your cheap tricks!
The unknown father, offering an embrace of fang and claw.
A better position.
What should I do? Got to move.
Maledict!
On the move.
Nocturnal.
veil.
The Dark Lady's must die!
Lady Shah's will shall be done! Her foes shall perish!
Lady Shah's will shall be done. Sure.
Ah!